Chapter 3, Torneco and the Extravagant Excavation. Far to the north of Endor, tucked away in the Emerald Hills, lies the small town of Lacanaba. A small town that is nevertheless home to a rather large man by the name of Torneco Taloon. And although he's a menial employee for now, he has a grand dream of becoming the greatest arms merchant in all the world. Yes, today we are a fat man who will become Lord of War. Are you sleeping till sunset now, are you? The boss will be out to you again if you're late, you know? You're a big lump of bother, you are, Torneco Taloon. Okay, cool. Well, let's go be a big lump of bother elsewhere. While you've been away with the fairies, I've been toiling over your packed lunch again. Here you are. Yay! Yeah, this chapter is really hit or miss with a lot of fans, because it's very different than anything in the series thus far. We play a merchant. You haven't played a merchant yet. Ah, Torneco, me lad, grand timing. I've a favour to ask you, so I have. It must be me age and bones, but I can barely walk altogether now. I can't even make it to church. So I was wondering, would you be kind enough to give me a shove over there? I'll give you something for your trouble. Yeah, sure. So, we literally have to push this old man to church. Yeah. This chapter, like I said, is very different than anything that we've had in the series thus far. We have pushing old men to church, and as you're about to see... Oh, give me my reward. 10 coins! Woohoo! Okay, go be churchy and stuff. As you're about to see... Where have you been, Taloon? You'd be late for your own funeral, so you would. Get in here now. We get to be an arms merchant. Just a little day clerk for this weapon shop here in Lacanaba. Just stand there and we'll have customers coming through the door before long. Don't forget I'm paying you on commission now, so no guffing and idling. Right, so then, I'll leave you to it. I'll be down below if you need me. Okay, so... Here... This is a weapon shop you're running, right? Yeah, I'll let you look at my wares. We sell an oaken club, a copper sword, and a divine dagger. And wow, we sold the most expensive item right off the bat. Now, on top of selling, people will come in to try and sell you their weapons back. Yeah. Sometimes there'll be stuff that you don't carry, which is good. One of those items is the cautery sword. Remember getting that for Ragnar back in Chapter 1? Yeah. So I'm going to wait until I can show off someone actually trying to sell something to the shop. And then... Actually, you know, I'm going to do the whole first day's worth of selling here. I'm just going to ramble like a friggin' idiot. It's a weapon shop you're running here, right? Can I look at your wares? Yeah. I'll take the divine dagger, please. Sure. Yay! Yeah, we're making some good money on this first day. And you get a percentage based on what you sell. Now, if someone sells you something the shop doesn't carry, you can sell that, but then you'll be out of stock of that item. So, like, come on, hopefully someone will bring in something to sell. I am kind of surprised it hasn't happened yet. But they'll sell things like the chain sickle, the hunting bow, the cautery sword, which is a pretty damn rare one. And after today, I'm going to end up off-screen and getting to it. And then we'll just, we'll start from there. Yes, I'll sell you the copper sword. Yes, literally all I have to do for this part is tap A. Like, this part of the game is, ooh, what would you like to sell? It's a chain sickle. Yeah, I'll buy a chain sickle from you. I don't think Torneco can equip a chain sickle, so I'm not worried about selling that right away. But it's a weapon shop you're in. Can I look at your wares? Yeah. I'll take the club. Hang on. Oh, I don't have enough room. I'll have to sell me some of the stuff, nerd. I'm a goddamn shop. Why won't you sell it to me? But you notice we sell the chain sickle now, and I sold it to her, and it's off the list. So, once you get the cautery sword in, you want to make sure that you don't sell it. And in the NES version, they actually called a quit to the day. I don't know how this one's going to handle it. Like, your boss would come up and say, okay, I'm closing up shop for the day. I don't know if it'll just let you do this to your heart's content, or if you go down and tell him. But I'm going to sit here for a second and let him do his business. Because it was a long day on the NES version too. So, it is what it is at this point. Plus, I'm hoping that I'll get lucky and someone will sell that damn sword on day one. It's not going to happen, but it'd be nice. I think the earliest I've ever had is like the 4th day. Now, oh, yep, boss comes up. It's late already. I'll be closing up soon, so you can go home now. Here you are. It's what you earned today. $109. Yeah, you know how many divine daggers I've sold for you to get that? Now, there aren't any more shops open, but what you can do is you can go sell that lunch that your wife made. And to go to sleep, you go talk to your wife. And at the beginning of every day, if you don't have a lunch in your inventory, she'll make you one. Which is really nice. But, on that... Oh, she changes it out for a fresh one. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's the same item in my inventory, lady. Don't you lie to me. But on that note, I'm going to cut ahead to when someone actually sells the item into the shop that I want them to sell. And we'll start from there. So, see you shortly. And on day 10 at Torneco Taloon's Emporium of Clubs, Swords, and Daggers, a gentleman comes in trying to sell a cautery sword. Yes, it has been 10 in-game days of buying and selling clubs, swords, and daggers. On day 5, we accidentally walked out of the bathroom with our fly down, and Janice reported it to HR thinking we were making a pass at her. But that blew over on day 7, so... Day 10, we're finally getting a cautery sword. Oh my god. Okay, and now, I'm gonna go quit my fucking job. Because I don't get paid enough for this bullshit. I'm gonna break all yo shit. Fuck yo couch, Charlie Murphy. Yeah, I'm quitting today. Alright, I suppose it'll be 1 year pay. It's up to you. Here you go. Here's what you earned today. Got it relatively early, so 40 coins. Now, in the time that I was in between shifts, I went ahead and bought a hunter's bow and a leather shield. And let's go get a piece of armor so that we can survive the actual grind. Welcome to the armor shop. How can I serve you? What would you like to buy? That's a big enough jump that it's worth waiting on. Okay. So we need to get enough for the cautery sword, which I believe is 3,000. Let me go in here and check. Oh, you're not even there. Okay, well, we need to make it night so that we can go talk to our wife. And the best way to do that is to go out here and show you how I'm going to be grinding. With my hunter's bow, I am going to kill every small animal I see forever. Yeah, if you thought the real grind was working at the shop, then you were sorely mistaken, because we have Taloon at level 1 fighting enemies that Elena had support with. However, Torneco has a unique ability, and that is he can find shit. Stuff that enemies aren't supposed to drop. Because he is a merchant class, enemies will oftentimes drop chests after battle. In those chests are going to be random pieces of gear that they normally cannot drop, such as steel swords, iron armors, things like that. Medicinal herb there, so that might have actually been its drop. But that leather hat, as an example. Torneko can get all kinds of drops. And we take those drops and we sell them for the actual gold. Doodly doo 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 doo. And the experience we get getting up to the amount of money we need to buy that cautery sword should be enough to carry us through the chapter. So I don't anticipate another grind session after this one, but it's possible. And I'm just warning you now, because this chapter's already kind of thwarting me. I really want it to be night, and I'm kind of concerned about Torneko's HP. Enemy are too stunned to move. Good. That means we get free shots in. And because we bought the Hunter's Bow, we're killing most of them in one hit. Now, the reason I quit my job after the Cautery Sword rather than finishing out the shift is because damn near every person that comes in after you buy it into the shop is going to want to buy it from you. And honestly, you don't want to sell it because you're going to have to grind that out for another fucking 10 days or so to get another one in. So, really, I'm just going to talk over these battles until it's nighttime. Actually, I think I can just go talk to my wife. So, let's see if that is an option. Come on. Come on, wife. Can I go to bed early? Oh, yes, we can go to bed early. Yay! And then, by doing that... Come on, come on. New dawn already. Packed your lunch. Yay! Your lunch actually works as like a full heal. So, now that we're actually in the grinding out golden items phase, we don't want to be selling that, because it's a free medical herb every day. You make a great salesman standing there. Get around to... Oh, you're here to buy something, aren't you? Yep. Well, pardon my manners. Let's get down to business. What do you want? Yeah, $3,500 cautery sword. I don't have the cash for it yet, but you can see that's going to do ridiculous things for Torneko's damage. I'm going to sell this extra leather hat. Take 48 gold off you. I mean, that's better than like 10 battles out there. So... Anywho, I'm going to go off-screen, grind up the money for the cautery sword and the bronze armor. And you can tell that I'm excited about that because of the tone of my voice. Fortunately, after this initial grind, the rest of the chapter is relatively short, but I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys, we are back. I got a cautery sword. Got it. I also, while we were grinding, could have gotten it a lot earlier, but there's a point in the game later where we're going to need 6 steel broadswords and 6 iron armors. And as they were dropping, I just went ahead and stored them away in the bag because I knew we were going to need them. So if you get those, go ahead and do that. Now, also... You noticed I had the strong box in my inventory there. I did that last section at 4 in the morning and in the grinding session right afterwards. And completely accidentally did this optional dungeon just to the north of here. Right there. All that box does is if we die, then we don't lose half our gold. Now, where we want to go, now that we're all equipped and stuff, I'm going to avoid that town for now, because, you can see my map's already filled out for the most part, just from getting bored in the off-screen grinding. We want to come down to this castle here. Now, there's a broken bridge south of us, and, you know what, we have the best stuff we're going to bother getting for Torneko. What? Still no archaeotech? Architect. What in the devil is the fellow playing at? Is he lost in the bog or what? How am I supposed to invade Endor with that bridge being bajanxed? Endor's a rich land. It has been the king's wish for many a long year to take it for his own. Okay, so we have to go save Archaeotech. I think that's all of the trigger we need in order to get this next thing to happen. but I'm not 100%. And since we got it in that last battle, might as well use one of these Chimera Wings. We're going to go back to Lakanaba. Now, we want to find a kid with a dog. Or this old man. Grand time, I have a favor to ask of you. It had been aching me bones, but I can barely walk altogether. I can't make it to church, so I was wondering if you would be kind enough to... Yeah, let's just let you be, old man. I've already pushed you to church before. Woof, woof, woof. Door is locked. Okay, looks like we got a... Is this the kid with the dog? Innkeeper saved me... And that's all I had to tell you. The innkeeper. Okay, where's the inn? I have a house here, so I've never bothered to find out where the inn is or even where its door is. Have I told you about the steel strongbox already? Yes. If you're thinking of heading south, you want to bring one with you. Well, I've already got one because if mistakes were made. Why are you welcoming me to town? I already live here. Yeah, I heard what the innkeeper had to say. One of y'all needs to let me borrow the dog. Oh, hey, you're saying some things about my wife there that I'm not quite fond of. I'm going to assume you didn't say them and I'm going to move on. But yeah, I've got this sword that, like, blows shit up. Yeah. And you actually still sell stuff from the backside. Okay. Well, let's stop by that little village that we passed by. Right over here. Because this is where old Architect is staying. Oh, hey. Hello there, traveler. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, are you? Care to join me in a foxtrot? That's strange. There was no village here when I passed by before. I'd stake my life on it. Huh, something fishy's going on. Welcome, traveler. Care to sniff your way out of here? Can't sniff your way... You're lost, are you? Yes. Well, that must be a desperate way for you, and you look as rough as a dog to go with it. Would you care to spend the night here? Sure. Sure. And we wake up and the village is gone. Something fishy's going on there. Maybe that was the trigger that we needed? If not, then I'm going to run back to the castle and just talk to random NPCs around town. Oh, I started talking halfway into that fight. I had gotten so good about not doing that. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone here who, Can I borrow your dog? Yeah, I don't care that you can't walk. Okay, I'll push you over there just in the hopes that you, that's your trigger for letting me steal your dog. Because we need the dog, because that town is not what it seems, and dogs can sniff that shit out. Okay, there you are. You get 10 bucks. Oh, 7 this time. You cheapskating old bastard. You gave me 10 last time. Poor old Finn comes to church every day to pray for his son to come back to him. My son's a desperate blackguard. So he is. He took off from the village and I have not seen hide or hair of him. I daren't think what shenanigans he's up to. I just hope he's not bothering anyone. Okay, so he's got a missing son that's left. And that dog is probably the son's. So I'm going to test a theory that the son is over here in this strange little place. So let's check all the houses before we go talk to the dude that says good night. There are foxes around that are out to bewitch folks, so they say. They trick you by turning themselves into human form. You'd be wise to watch your back. Okay, well, I'd like to do that. Pleased to meet you, sir. Archaeotech's the name, and a traveling architect by fame. But I'm head over here's in love with this foxy woman now. I'm gonna marry her, so I am, and come live with her in this wee village of Shinnock. There's plenty of space in the den for more cubs. You can come and live here too if you like. Me own fellow was a traveler before, but now he's come to live here with me. Gruff, rough, 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 mem. Oh dear, I must have a bad dose of the sputters coming on. I feel a bit gruff in the throat. Is there anything here? There's no tiny metals in this chapter, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, do you have anything to say besides trying to sell shit? What would you like to buy? Oh, a $10 steel broadsword. That's probably legit. Ah, horse shit! Well, medical herb's better. That makes up for it. Let's see if we can just go out of town this way. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh. Damn. We do have to stay the night there. That's what the trickery is. You get trapped here. Well, do you have anything in this bookcase that we didn't check? Ooh, a nice pair of boxer shorts. Been meaning to change those out. Yes, well, I'll stay the night. Again. Okay, I'm going to use another Chimera Wing real quick here and go to the castle of Bully Morala, or whatever it was called there. And we're just going to talk to NPCs here, because I'm clearly missing a story trigger. Nope. Not there. Maybe there's someone at the inn. There's talk these days about a band of foxes out to bewitch people. They trick folk by scouting themselves about. Foxes are nothing to worry about. You just need a dog with you and you'll be fine. Yeah, I know I need a dog. I'm trying to get a damn dog. But nobody wants to give me their dog. Hey, you're a Kulchi from Lakanaba, ain't you? Hey, you're one of those fellas from back home in the castle lockup. If you're here to have a chinwag with him, you'd best not be spotted by the guard. Okay, so dude's in jail. That's nice. That answers our question of where to go. And generally, jails are going to be down underneath the castle. Okay, there's the guy that we need to talk to. And we got spotted. Who are you? It's a dungeon. Talking with convicts is strictly forbidden. Get out of here. Okay, so there's that. Hop over here so we can't be seen. Wait until they move again. Torneco Tulun, I'm right, aren't I? 'Tis meself. Look, old man Finn's son, Finnegan. I made a bags of everything and ended up here, but I've done a lot of thinking and I'll not be criminalizing again. You're a traitor. You could fetch me a Chimera Wing then, could you not? You have one already, you say? I'm begging you. Okay, I'll give it to you. It's not going to help you in prison, but, I mean, I guess it will. Let's go ahead and get kicked out of prison. I'm glad I didn't use that last Chimera Wing. So now, Finnegan will let us borrow his dog. And we can go get archaeoteched. And given the first parts of this episode, it might be running a little long now. So, after we get archaeoteched, I am going to go ahead and call the episode, and we'll split Torneco into 2 chapters. I thought I might be able to do it in one, but it happens. Okay, here's old Finnegan. Torneco, 'tis me again, Finn's son Finnegan, yara! I owe you for getting me out of that prison. I said I'd make it up to you, didn't I? Only I've nothing on me at the minute. What's that? You want nothing? Only the loan of me dog Fido? Sure, that's an easy ass, so it is. He's a grand hunting dog, catches foxes and all that. You'll find him dead handy. Man, they really want to push this whole that town is full of foxes disguising themselves as human thing. Which I guess is like the same kind of lore that the Keaton from Zelda is based on. I don't know. And Torneco's not getting any new enemies besides what we saw in the first episode and in, like, the first chapter, so I'm not showing off anything from around here. Woof! Grr! Woof, 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 woof! And he's gonna chase the foxes off. There's at least 2 of them in this town, probably 3. Let's see what the dog went and found. Help, a dog! Grr, help! No, I'm losing me powers! They're fading away! Gruff, what a desperate mess. Would you turn a blind eye just this once? I'll not be up to me foxery again, I promise. God damn it, we fell for this shit twice in the last game. Fine. Grand Eye, you're a decent fella, so you are. Let me give you this suit of armor as a reward. Suit of full plate armor. I'll be making tracks there with me tail between me legs. Slan again. Rough. And there's Archaeotect. Allow me to introduce myself. Archaeotect's the name. Now, would you tell me what the devil's going on here? I haven't been feeling myself, you know. Tell me, is it just me or was there not a small village here before? Janie Mac, I clean forgot I can't be doddering around here. I must be heading to Ballymoral Castle. Excuse me now. Okay, well, that is a good deed. Let's go get our bridge built. It'd be like the very beginning of Final Fantasy 1, and then we'll call it a day. How's that sound? Let's go up here, talk to the king, and I think that'll get our bridge built. Sure, an Archaeotect's a queer fella. Oh, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, no, not bad on you, Dragon Quest. That word doesn't mean its medieval meaning anymore. The bridge to Endor is all fixed up now. I can invade the place at last. Ah ha ha! Okay, well, let's see. Can we talk to the prince now? That way we know what we're supposed to do next time. Who dares talk to the prince? Ah, traveling salesman, is it? In that case, I have a favor to ask you. Meet me behind the weapon shop after nightfall. Your Highness, you don't want to be talking to the likes of these Spalpine? He's just a merchant. Go on, get away with you. Okay, well, I guess we know where we're starting next time. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and yeah, we'll meet up behind the weapon shop with Prince Too Good for His Britches tomorrow on Dragon Conquest. Have a great day.